Hey everybody, welcome to Lumiere Tarot. My name is Claire Summer and I'm going to be doing your pick a card reading for you today. Welcome here if you are new, welcome to the family, and welcome back to all my amazing Lumies, my subscribers, and everybody who is part of this community already. It's lovely to see you. I'm really looking forward to doing this reading for you today. Okay, so today we are looking at who is your next lover. So this is just a really fun reading, going to keep it quite high vibrational for you, and we're just going to get some messages from Spirit and see who your next lover is and who is waiting in the wings to sweep you off your feet. Okay, so we're going to take a look at that. So this is a timeless reading. Whenever you found this reading, please know that there may be a message here for you, but remember, it's just a general reading, so just take what resonates, and if you find that it doesn't happen to resonate with you, then please just feel peaceful and go out there and find the message that does resonate with you today. Okay, so yes, thanks to all my amazing subscribers and for being part of this community, and thank you to everyone who has donated through the energetic exchange. I am sending you all a big hug. Thank you so much. Okay, so this is group 1, group 2, group 3 and group 4 for you today. So remember, I always ask that you choose from your intuition which are the 4 groups you're going to go for. So just take a moment to really drop down into your body. Take a deep breath, relax, and pick from your intuition or from your gut instinct, from that, listen to that quiet inner voice that we all have as to which of the 4 groups you're going to pick, because that will give you the truest reading for you in this pick a card reading for you today. Okay, very quickly I will just let you know that I have got a collection of beautiful guided meditations and affirmations which I have written and recorded myself, and my new meditation called Manifest Your Soulmate. Okay, which people in the community have been saying that it's really been helping them out and helping them to attract soulmate love. So yeah, do check those out if you feel called to. But yeah, let's get on with your reading, and I will see you in a moment. Hey everybody, this is the reading for everybody who picked group number 1. So I'm going to take a look at the energies and see what we have here for you and who your next lover might be. So we have the beautiful 10 of Pentacles. We have this card Internet from the Dream Oracle cards deck. We have 10 of Swords in the reverse. We have 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the card Love Who You Are from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. We have the card 3 of Wands, Instincts, the Fool, Page of Swords, and the card Striving from the Wild Offering Oracle deck. Okay, so I think this is quite interesting what I'm seeing here. So I'm seeing that this person that we're talking about now, who is going to be your next lover, with this 10 of Swords in the reverse, I think they went through some sort of major betrayal, or they had to give up on a previous connection with their previous relationship. Now, if you don't know this person, you might not know this about them, but when you get to know them as you chat with them, then this may be something that you find out. So I just sense that they had a really bad breakup, a really bad betrayal, something very difficult that scarred them. And I think maybe they were pushing along with something for quite a long time. And then in the end they broke it off and they just had to give up on it, but it was very painful for them at that time. But the beautiful thing about this is that it's 10 of Swords in the reverse. So they're definitely coming out of this time of difficulty. They've been able to process those emotions. They've been able to, they're not carrying any baggage forward with them, which is really good for future relationships for them. Okay, so this is where they've been at. They've been doing this healing work. And then we have this 4 of Pentacles in the reverse as well. So I'm definitely sensing that they were in some stuck energy. Something about this really caused them to be quite stagnant, maybe quite reluctant to get involved in another relationship. And again, it's in the reverse, so they're coming out of this now. So what Spirit is telling me, this person that you're going to meet is ready for a relationship, and I can see from these cards that they're in a very positive headspace when I see this Page of Swords energy. So they're feeling much more optimistic about the future, and they are ready to really meet somebody and have a relationship, and they can meet that person and not bring any old attachments, old baggage, difficulties from the past with them. They've really done that healing work. They've closed off that cycle and they feel much better. So I think this is good for you when you meet this person, just to know, that they are open to a relationship, open to romance. Okay, so you're not getting involved with someone who's got a lot of baggage. Okay, now I do sense with this card internet that you're going to meet this person online. So maybe through a dating app or whatever. If you are considering doing that, then maybe, think of this as a sign. Maybe it's something you've been doing already. If that isn't really your cup of tea, maybe for some of you, I just think maybe it's somebody who's like a friend of a friend, and you start chatting to them on Facebook, or some sort of social media situation. But definitely what I'm sensing is this is going to start as an online connection. You're going to be chatting back and forwards on WhatsApp or over email, and be thinking, oh, this person's quite good fun, I can't wait to get a message from them, it's going to become quite exciting. And I think it's going to carry on like that a little bit before you decide to meet them in real life. Okay, so this is definitely what I'm sensing for you. So this is definitely an online dating type situation is indicated here for you. Okay, with this. Now your person, what I'm seeing with this is after these difficulties that they've had here, this has given them such food for thought that they've really turned their life around as a result of this. This has brought them a lot more clarity about what they want in their lives, and now they're in a place where they're much more positive, and they've raised their vibration, and they're really open to new opportunities, and their life is really expanding. So when you meet them, they're going to be in this expansive, positive place, okay, which I think is really exciting. So there's a lot here with the Fool. And then this beautiful card, Love Who You Are. So I definitely think this person is now very, very comfortable in themselves. They're not wearing a mask. What you see is what you get with them. They're just, absolutely who they really are. They've got no hidden agenda. They're not trying to put on any sort of mask to try and impress anybody or impress the world or something like this. They're absolutely authentic and happy to be their own person. And they're just like, they go out into the world and they're like, this is who I am. This is who I really am. This is what I'm about. This is what I enjoy. Take it or leave it. And that sort of energy is so magnetic. I definitely feel that this person is very popular. People really like to be around them. They really like to hang out with them. They've got a lot of friends who really enjoy their company and find that having a relationship with that person really enriches their life. Okay, they've just the Fool is really like living from a soul-centered space. They really follow their own hearts. They do, what it is that they want to do. They're unapologetic. It doesn't even occur to them to be any different to how they are. They're just, living their true expression is what I'm hearing. They just do what they want to do. And I just feel like life really lines up for them, like they're kind of in right alignment and things work out really well for them, like they're quite lucky, they kind of land on their feet. So I do see that your person who's going to be your next lover is they're working towards success, because we have this card striving, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles. So again, I see this as a result of the challenges that they've been through and have got over in their recent past. And now they're very focused on just creating a more solid future. They want to have a family. They want to create a stable relationship. I know that they really enjoy spending time with their own family, that they get on well with their family. And that really enriches their lives to sort of, they've got good connections in their family. They've got like a really healthy extended family, healthy family dynamics, which is really nice, but I see them striving. They're working very hard now. I think in the past they've been a bit stuck. They haven't really known what they wanted to do, and if you'd met them sort of a few months ago, they might not have been this person that you're meeting now in the same sort of energetic space. But they're really, really going for it. They're working really hard. They're really putting their hours in, and they want to create a stable financial future. So it may be that they've got a side hustle, and maybe that they've they're starting their own business, or they're just working towards working up the career ladder. Okay, so their career and just their future is just really, really on their mind now. They're really like, I need to get serious about life. This is what I want to do. So I think this is a good thing. And if you've got your own goals and dreams, then this is something that's going to really mesh really well with them. That you're going to be able to share those goals and dreams with them, and that you're going to have that in common, so that you can work on your goals and dreams together as a team, and work towards a stable financial future and this just stable emotional future together, which I think is really nice. Okay, there's a lot here indicated about travel as well. We've got the Three of Wands, Page of Swords can indicate travel, the Fool can indicate travel. So this person you may meet them while you are traveling. They could just be from another they could be have moved from somewhere else, and be from out of town, or from a different country or different culture, different background. Okay, so that's definitely indicated here. But this person, they've got a lot going on with them, and a lot going on for them. Okay, so they're definitely they've got this I'm hearing that they love adventure. Okay, so this person that you're going to meet, who is your next lover, has definitely done a lot of traveling. This is going to make them very interesting. I sense that they've been to a lot of places, and really sort of unusual places as well. They've had some really unusual traveling experiences, and they've got some good stories to tell about those adventures, but they're still sort of hungry for more adventures as well. So if you're looking for somebody that you want to travel with, that you want to share those experiences, that you want to see the world with, this person is 100% on board with that. They really make this a priority in their lives. Okay, they've always got a trip planned. They're always looking at flight details, and how they can get different deals, and travel cheaply, and make those dreams a reality for them. Okay, so they've definitely got a trip planned. They're planning one at the moment. They've definitely got goals to travel more. Okay, but they're very adventurous. They really like to get outside. What I'm hearing from this Fool card as well is that they're very passionate about life. They've got this positivity which makes them really magnetic, but they're just super passionate about life, and they really say yes to things. They're like, do you want to come to this party? Yes, I do. They say yes to invitations. They say yes to opportunities. They're brilliant at recognizing opportunities. They say yes to new adventures. They say yes to meeting new people. It's just they're really they want to get the juice out of life. They want to get the most out of life, and they're happy to do that. And they're very just comfortable in their own skin. They're comfortable in new environments. They're comfortable with new people, and they're very comfortable in themselves, which is like a nice way to be. I have a lot of anxiety. I can't really relate to it. I get quite anxious about new experiences, but this person is really just a lot of confidence. But not in an arrogant way, in a very earthy, authentic way, which I think is really beautiful. So we have this card Instincts as well. So Instincts in the Fool indicates, again, they're saying yes to life. They really follow their intuition. What I'm hearing is that they follow their bliss. If it feels good, they do it, and they just kind of go for it. So that's kind of how they make their decisions about how they go through life, which I think is really good. So for you, I think, if you meet their family, it's going to be a really positive experience. You're going to get on really well with them. I think they're really going to show you a good time. I think, they're going to involve you in all these opportunities. They're going to be able to, what do I want to say? They want to, you'll have the opportunity to meet some of their great friends, which is really going to expand your social circle. I sense it's going to broaden your horizons meeting this person as well, so perhaps that gives you the opportunity to travel with them, or just their view of the world, because they've had all these experiences and adventures, really sort of broadens your own horizons and makes you realize what's possible for you in your own life. It raises your vibration, makes you more confident to do some of those things that perhaps you've been holding yourself back from doing a little bit. Maybe you've been a bit like, oh, I'm a bit frightened to do this, or I'm a bit scared to do this, or it's too expensive, or how would I ever make it happen? This person's they've got a can-do attitude, so they really help you to see through your own blocks and how you're getting in your own way, because they have this lightness of spirit, this light energy where anything is possible, and they help you to see life in that way. So I think it's very exciting. They're going to be, whenever you're with them, they're going to have loads of energy, and it's going to feel quite expansive. It's going to help you to feel more excited about life. Their enthusiasm is definitely contagious, which I think is really brilliant. I think with this Three of Wands, this does indicate there'll be a lot of passion here for you, you know, beautiful, lovely attraction with you both, which I think is great. I definitely sense, you know, with this Page of Swords, that they're a good communicator, so they really like talking. You know, they really like to get to know people, but they're just like they've got good interpersonal skills, and I'm just sensing that those really play a part in what they do as a career. So, you know, maybe that they, you know, they're expressing themselves in some sort of, you know, they have to communicate a lot in their job. You know, perhaps they do have to do a lot of presentations. Maybe they're a lecturer. I'm sensing that they maybe have to travel with their job as well. And, you know, or maybe they're a writer or something like this, but they're expressing ideas in their career. They're not really, you know, it's not an introverted thing. It's definitely, this person's definitely an extroverted person for sure. And, you know, that's part of what they're doing for a career, what they do for a living, is, you know, having to sort of express ideas to other people and get those ideas across to other people. And they're very, very good at doing that. They're very good at making either things that people might not necessarily be that interested in, and they help to sort of spark that interest in them, or just things that are very, very complex or complicated, and it's helping them to you know, to explain it in a simple way, which helps to get people engaged in things. Okay, so yeah, I see this as really positive. This person has, you know, really got over, you know, they've worked through their own demons, and now, you know, with this striving, they're really on board with creating a beautiful life. But I just think you're going to have a lot of fun with this person. Meeting them is really going to expand your horizons, and you're going to be able to work on your goals and dreams together with this person. This is what I'm seeing in this reading. Okay, that's everything that I have for you today in this reading. I hope this reading was beneficial for you. It has been my honour to read your cards as always. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. It's been so lovely. Do connect with me down in the comments. I love to hear what's going on with you in your lives, and I love to hear stories from my single Loomies. I am a married lady, and sometimes being married can be a little bit boring. So, so I love hearing stories from my single friends about all the adventures that they have out there in the dating world. So, yes, but if you are online, do be careful. You know, there are, you know, a few narcissists out there online. So just, you know, if they come along, just give them a flick. All right, but yes, do check out my collection of guided meditations and affirmations if you feel called to, my new meditation for manifesting your soulmate and manifesting soulmate love. If you want to check that out, they're in the description box underneath this video. Okay, but I hope to see you again soon here on Lumiere. You're always in my thoughts, and have an amazing week. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, now this is a reading for everybody who picked group number 2, so I'm going to take a look at these cards and we're going to find out who is your next lover. Okay, so we have the beautiful Ace of Swords, we have the Knight of Cups, we have the Knight of Wands, we have the Knight of Cups again. You see, I can't make this up. We have the card Judgment. We have this card Falling from the Dream Oracle cards deck. It says drop into the deep end of your soul. Okay. We have this beautiful card True Love from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. We have the card The Lovers from the Fountain Tarot. We have this card Storytelling. And we have this beautiful card Enjoyment from the Wild Offering Oracle deck. Okay, this is a super interesting reading. I love it when it's super interesting. So, you know, what I'm seeing here is, you know, because let's talk about all this night energy. Let's start off where it's juicy. So we've got the Knight of Cups twice. So this is a strong message from Spirit right now, okay? And we've got the Knight of Wands. So what I'm seeing here is that for whoever this message is for, whoever I'm connecting with right now, there is somebody in your life. I think you're either going to go through a situation where you have like 2 people to choose from. So your next lover, you know, you're going to have to make a decision about who that is. Now, it could be that this Knight of Wands is the energy of someone from your past. I think maybe there's somebody who's kind of in and out of your life, somebody who you haven't quite let go of. This could even be like an old energy. It could be that you're holding on to an old flame in some way, but I'm just sensing that this person is somebody that you're very attracted to, or you were very attracted to. It's somebody that you had a lot of chemistry with, and so, you know, that's what made it very attractive. This person was very magnetic to you. I sense that perhaps although you found them very attractive, it wasn't perhaps like the healthiest or the best person for you long term. Okay, maybe this was just a fling, or they thought of you as just a fling and you wanted something more from them and they weren't prepared to give it. Maybe this person messed you around. Okay, this is what I'm sensing. So for some of you, this could be somebody who you know who's in your life a little bit at the moment, or in the recent past, or somebody from your past who you're holding on to energetically, thinking, I still love them, I wish that they would come back. Okay. For some of you in this situation, it may just be that you'll meet some people if you're dating, and I think you're going to meet two possible candidates. One, you know, you're going to have this strong sexual attraction with them, and, you know, a lot of lust, and then somebody who is a bit more of a slow burn. Okay, maybe there isn't that instant attraction, but there is that sort of friendship, and maybe there isn't that great passion, but there is a connection there. Okay, so I just feel that there's definitely two conflicting energies here. So like I was saying, it could be an energy from the past, or it could be two people in your life, two energies in your life at this time. It's going to make you feel a little bit confused about, you know, what you want to do, who you want to pick, who you want to go for. I mean, it's good because it means you're in demand, but this is definitely what I'm seeing. There's this, you know, this Knight of Wands energy can be very charismatic, it can be very magnetic, it's very, very attractive, but it isn't always, you know, they're the sort of person that rushes into our lives and then rushes out again, you know, can be very hot and cold. This sort of thing. May not be that they're toxic. I just sense that you've got someone in your life who isn't the divine selection, who isn't the you know, in right alignment with your greatest expansion. Okay, so I think you're going to have to make this decision between this, you know, this person from the past who you're hanging on to, or this future person, or maybe, you know, if you're dating a couple of people, you're going to have to make this decision between these two people. This is what I see coming for you. Okay, but it's going to be all right, because Spirit is supporting you, because we have this beautiful Ace of Swords energy. So you are going to be able to get the clarity about this situation. So if you are holding on to somebody from the past energetically, I think you're going to have some sort of realization, because we have the Judgment card here, which is all about an awakening. And these two together with the Judgment and the Ace of Swords, this is really about getting clarity in your life. And you're going to have that eureka moment. You're going to have that spiritual download, that is where things are just going to make sense, where you're just going to be thinking, no, that isn't the right person for me, and I see that clearly now, or I don't want to put up with crap like that anymore in my life, I'm worth more than that, or I see this person for who they really are, and you know, they're not that nice, I don't want somebody like that in my life, or just they're not that suited to me. I know that I was very attracted to them, or I am very attracted to them, but they're just it's not a good fit long term. Okay, so this is the sort of energy that I'm sensing about. But, you know, with this too, you are going to get absolute complete clarity about what it is, who you want to choose, who you want in your life, what you want love to feel like, you know, who deserves to be in your life and who does not deserve to be in your life. Okay, so this is what's coming for you. Spirit is really helping you with that, and it's just going to become crystal clear about, you know, what it is that you need to do, if you need to let go of that old energy, or if you need to choose between these two people. Okay, so the Knight of Cups energy is the predominant energy here, because it is represented twice, and we have the Lovers card. Okay, this is really significant. So I see we have this card, True Love. Okay, I'm just blown away by this now. So, you know, I need to tell you that the next lover who comes into your life is going to be a relationship of significance. Okay, this is going to be somebody that you have agreed in the spiritual realm to meet in this life as part of your spiritual expansion. okay? I see this person mirroring a lot of what's within you, you know, a lot of the things that you're interested in, a lot of the they may mirror your wounds as well, you know, which will be part of your spiritual expansion. They will mirror all the work that you've done on yourself. If you've been working towards loving yourself more, getting to know yourself better, then this person will also mirror those changes that you have made within yourself, okay? Which I think is really exciting, you know, and that's what we get with the Lovers card. So we're really looking at, you know, a very significant relationship that is coming up in your next lover, and somebody who is a soulmate, definitely, okay? Very strong, emotional, heart-to-heart connection that I see you having with this person. I see you having a very strong, energetic chord with them, you know, like you just have this deep, deep connection with them, okay? So, you know, this is a soulmate connection indicated here with the Lovers, and this card, true love. You know, true love is coming in for you here in your next lover, okay? So if you were looking for just a fling, that's not what's going to happen. Okay, so, you know, this is significant, it is serious. This is going to be somebody who plays a significant role in your life. They feel very good to be with. They will offer you true love. This is what I'm seeing with the Knight of Cups. They will be offering you real, genuine, true love. This is a very genuine person that you're going to connect with. You're going to have a very beautiful friendship, as well as this deep, deep love. I think it's going to develop over time. I sense that this person, you know, the Knight of Cups is really somebody who's very spiritually aware, and with this Judgment card, this is about a spiritual awakening as well. So I sense that this person that you're going to connect with, you know, they do have this spiritual interest. You know, I definitely sense that they're into like meditation, something like this. They're definitely interested in the bigger questions of life. What is life all about? What am I here for? What is my purpose? They're definitely interested in those deep connections, those deeps, you know, and they don't want to live on the surface of things. I'm definitely seeing that this person that you're connecting with, you know, they don't live on the surface. There's not a lot of ego going on with them, okay? They're very authentic. They want to know what's really going on with people. They like to communicate at that beautiful, deep level and talk about real things, okay? I sense that they're perhaps an introvert as well. This is like introverted energy that I'm getting here, you know, they're a very peaceful person to be with. They're just very, you feel very calm in their presence. They've got this grounded, is what I'm hearing. They've got this very grounded energy, okay? So, and there's just so much romance here as well when we see the Knight of Cups. They're going to be, you know, you're going to have lots of romantic situations. You're going to feel cherished. You're going to feel adored. You're going to feel special. This person's really going to be very thoughtful and offer you really lovely romantic gestures, gifts, thoughtful dates, this sort of thing. They're going to put the work in to try and woo you, okay? Which is what I'm seeing. You know, they're really going to romance you, all right? And, you know, so do take the time to get to know them, you know, be receptive to what it is that this person is offering you, okay? But you're going to see this with complete clarity. I think you're going to see just how, you know, what a gift, yeah, this connection is in comparison to some of your other relationships, connections, or partnerships. You're going to see this for what it is. I think that maybe some of the bad experiences that you may have had in the past are going to serve as contrast to this connection, so that you are able to see this opportunity for what it is, and that you're able to see what a blessing it is when you meet somebody like this in your life. You know, we don't meet somebody that we connect with at this level in our lives very often, you know, which makes it a treasure, okay? This is what I'm hearing for you people in group 2, okay? So, you know, they are interested in this like spiritual work, and I sense that they do something quite soul-centered for their career, okay? It's something that gives them whatever it is that they do. They're not just in it for the paycheck. They're definitely in it for helping other people, for making a difference, or because it really nourishes them. When you hear them talk about what they do for a living, they'll talk about it in a way that is very passionate and you can just sense that it, that it feels very worthwhile to them. Okay, so I think that's quite exciting as well. And again, when we have this, I want to mention this, the Ace of Swords and the Judgment card together, this is just about your own awakening. Like we were talking about, you'll be able to see that contrast and be like, these people that I've dated in the past, or this particular person, you've evolved. What I'm hearing, you've evolved past that now, and you are definitely ready for this true love. You have evolved into this space where you are ready to have that sort of connection, that deep connection in your life. And we have this card falling, drop into the deep end of your soul. Again, this speaks of a soul connection, something meaningful. And I just sense when love comes for you, it's going to come strong. It's going to be, these are going to be big feelings that you are experiencing. Spirit's really saying that don't lose yourself in this relationship. It is going to be quite powerful, lots of strong feelings, but just always remember who you are outside of that relationship as well. Keep your own interests. Don't make anyone your whole world. Whoever this is, let them just be the icing on the cake to the amazing life that you already have. Okay, so there's this Knight of Cups energy is also like very gentle energy. This person's like a very gentle person. I just mentioned this peacefulness that they have in within them, and they're not interested in chaos, they're not interested in creating dramas. They live for what is real, and they just like to keep things calm and leveled, which I think is maybe why you are confused, because this Knight of Wands energy, this person can feel so exciting, they're so charismatic, you feel like you're the center of their world, all of this stuff, but it's quite surface level. So what we're looking at with the Knight of Cups is something much deeper. And that calmness can feel like a sort of lack of excitement, but it is a richer experience overall. Okay. Also, we have this card storytelling. So I do sense, either this person is just like really good at, has good interpersonal skills and can really, explain things to other people. Maybe they're just really good when they talk about their experiences. They just do it in like quite a beautiful way, and that it really draws you into the story. You can really sort of picture what it is that they're describing in their experience, so that you experience it with them. Or it may be that they enjoy writing, or they really enjoy literature, or maybe they write, maybe they're a writer, or writing is a big part of their career, their job, what they do for a living. Okay, I definitely see that here. And we have this card enjoyment, so I just see all over this reading is just so much love, lots of romance, and lots of shared interests here as well, and you just being able to go forward with complete clarity into the future as to what it is that you want, and feel confident in that. Okay, this has got a lot of long-term potential, this next new lover that is coming into your life. Okay, and we have this card enjoyment. You're just going to have a lot of fun times together, a lot of fun dates. You're really going to make each other laugh, and this person's just really going to enrich your life in all ways. Okay, but definitely I see a soulmate on the horizon for you, but you've got to get that clarity and leave these energies in the past where they belong. Thank you. This is all that I've got for you in this reading today, but thank you. It's been my honour to read your cards as always. Do connect with me down in the comments. I love to hear what's going on with you in your lives. And yes, have an amazing week. You're always in my thoughts. If you feel called to, please check out my collection of guided meditations and affirmations. And I've got a new meditation for manifesting your soulmate. People have been really getting good results with that meditation. They've been really enjoying it. So that is linked in the description box if you feel called to check that out. But yeah, thanks for spending time with me today, and I hope to see you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care now. Goodbye. Hey everybody, this is the reading for everybody who picked group number 3, so I'm going to take a look at the energies and see what we have here for you regarding who is your next lover, okay? So we have this card Computer from the Dream Oracle cards deck. We have the Ace of Wands, we have Page of Wands, we have 4 of Swords, we have Ace of Coins, 3 of Pentacles, the Strength card, the card Base Chakra, We have the card Have Patience from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck, and we have the card, the card Work from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. Okay, so I'm seeing that this person who's going to be your next lover is somebody that you will either meet at work or somebody that you know from work already. Maybe in some instances that it's somebody who is introduced to you by a work colleague. That's also indicated with the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles that we have here. Okay, so I just sense that for the people that that this message is for, that you may be meeting them at work. Okay, this is the strongest indicator here. With this Three of Pentacles as well, I'm just sensing that this person is a really good team player. They've just got lots and lots of friends. Okay, this person is just really good at networking. They're really good at making new friends, meeting new people. They're really good at keeping up with their friends as well, which is really nice. So they have lots of good people around them. Okay, they've got like a solid crew around them, which is really nice. I do sense also that this person that we're talking about now, who's going to be your next lover, is learning something. So they may be going on a course to, develop their skills, or, they may be going to evening classes or learning something, or just learning something as an online course from home. But there's definitely some sort of development going on here, and I just sense it's mainly to do with their career rather than their personal development, although in some instances it may be. Okay. I think that's quite interesting. We have these two cards here and the base chakra. So we have the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands here, and then this card Base Chakra. So this all indicates a very strong sexual attraction. Okay, a lot of lust, a lot of sexual energy, a lot of magnetic charisma, and just like finding each other really attractive. So I just sense that this person, maybe that you've got somebody in your mind already, or maybe you haven't met them yet, but when you see them, there is going to be this spark, a very, very powerful spark of magnetic sexual attraction that you're going to feel between you both. Okay, it's going to feel very exciting. Okay, it is going to be lust at first sight. So there's a lot of potential here for, a good time. If you know what I mean with this Ace of Wands energy. So this definitely indicates a new lover here coming in for you. So if you're waiting for somebody new, if you feel like you could do with a bit of fun, then this is definitely on the cards. Okay, this does indicate a faithful lover as well, so it's got the potential. I think in the beginning it's just going to be a bit of fun for you. It's really going to boost your self-esteem. This person is definitely, when I see the Page of Wands and this Three of Pentacles card, I definitely see that this person is just great fun to be around. You can have a lot of laughs with them. You can be yourself with them, which I think is really good. They'll just accept you how you are, which I think is really lovely. Okay, so I definitely see that happening with them now. And what is interesting, I just want to mention this while it's been highlighted for me. When we see the Page of Wands and the Three of Pentacles together, it can indicate a pregnancy. So just be aware of that and take precautions if that isn't something that you're looking for right now, okay? So be careful. Be careful about that. I'm sensing that your person with this Four of Swords energy, this could just indicate their time of studying. They are doing some sort of introverted thing, so it may be that they're studying, maybe that they're doing meditation, or it could just be that they're coming, what I'm really sensing is that they're coming out of a quieter time into more expansive energy. So I just feel like they're taking time to sort of contemplate things, because we have this Have Patience card and the Four of Swords, so it's very similar energies that I'm seeing here. So perhaps, for some of you who I'm connecting with in this message, this new lover of yours is somebody who's maybe sort of you're already connected with, and you're just like, well, why haven't they made a move yet? Why aren't they coming towards me? I can feel this sort of frisson of attraction between us, but they're not coming forward. So that may be the case for some of you. It may be that you meet somebody, you have this strong attraction coming in, but they don't make a move forward, and it's a little bit confusing. But the energy that I'm getting is they're just contemplating things. I just think they're being a little bit cautious based on their experiences from the past, okay? And this is holding them back a little bit into making a move forward towards you. But they definitely are attracted to you. They're definitely interested in you in that way. They definitely see you as being very attractive, okay? So, but there's just something, they've got some fear inside them, which is holding them back. So they need to face their fears and come towards you. So I'm just sensing that, you know, for some of them, maybe they just feel like you are out of their league, or perhaps you're friends and they're worried about ruining the friendship, or, you know, like we've been talking about, if you do work together, you know, then perhaps they're thinking, gosh, this could be awkward if it doesn't work out. So there's definitely something here that's holding them back at this time. But I feel that the energies, or, you know, when you meet them, you may feel like there's this sort of push-pull energy whereby they are very attracted to you but they're not making a move, okay? So look out for that. But I mean, Spirit is really supporting you in this, you know, telling you to have the patience, let it unfold, you know, let them do you know, work out what it is that they need to work out to feel comfortable to come towards you. Because what I'm seeing is, you know, a lot of newness here. When we have the Ace of Wands and we have the Ace of Pentacles together, you know, this definitely speaks of a fresh start. It speaks of a new romance, okay? You know, something that's going to feel like a gift to you, something that's going to feel really, really good in your life, okay? It could just be that they're quite focused on work at the moment. I'm getting this message coming through, you know, that with the Ace of Coins and the work card, that maybe they're sort of preoccupied with their working and their learning, and that's why maybe they're not coming forward for romance, or maybe they don't make a move straight away because they've got all this other stuff that's taking up their mental space at this time, okay? But just, you know, just keep enjoying the connection is what I'm hearing. Just keep enjoying the connection and let it develop, because it is a real thing. You know, you haven't imagined it. This is, you know, when it comes along for you, it's really happening. And this definitely speaks of a new opportunity, of broadening horizons, and of a new romance coming into your life, okay? This is definitely indicated here for you at this time, all right? But they really need to sort of, you know, face their fears, you know, whatever baggage they have from the past, or, you know, whatever is stopping them from coming forward, or will stop them from coming forward. Just, you know, let that unfold, because they will come towards you. They are going to face their fears, which is why we've got this Strength card here. I do see that this person has they've got really good character in the fact that, you know, they've been tested in this life. You know, they've had their mettle tested. They have had challenges in their life. This is what I'm sensing. And, you know, they have, you know, they have had to overcome challenges in their life and sort of develop, you know, certain skills for overcoming these challenges. And it's made them a much more, you know, emotionally mature person. It's made them much more well-rounded, and they've got this sort of depth of character as a result of these challenges that they've been through, these difficulties that they've experienced in their past, you know, perhaps in their childhood, or you know, in their family life, that they've had to face in themselves. You know, they've had to grow this inner strength that they have. But it's been like, there are some kids playing outside, just outside my window here, so you may be able to pick that up on the camera, on the audio, sorry. So yeah, but I definitely see, you know, that what is indicated here is just a strength of character in this person, you know, who has the ability to be able to face life's challenges with grace and with ease. And that's, you know, it may not be something that you pick up on straight away, but, you know, as you get to know this person, you know, it's something about them that you can really respect, okay? And, you know, and admire in them. It's really good. With this card computer, I just sense that perhaps, you know, maybe they're a little bit geeky, or just perhaps, you know, they're very technical in their abilities, or they've got those sort of, they're quite logical, and they're quite technical minded in that way, okay? So I definitely see that here. They've got a lot of capacity for processing small details, is what I'm seeing. So this is quite good. And with this card as well, it also indicates mental clarity as well, you know, which is what we've been talking about with this Four of Swords, of sort of, you know, getting mental downloads and understanding themselves a little bit better. So yeah, in conclusion, I definitely see that this is through a work connection, a colleague that you're going to meet them, or perhaps you'll meet them directly through your workplace, but it's going to be really, really passionate for you. This is going to be like a really passionate adventure, and it's going to be a lot of fun for you, but they may just be a little bit shy in coming forward to you with their feelings, just in case they get rejected. Okay, but you know, all you need to do is just, you know, keep enjoying the connection and just, you know, be open to it, so that the more time they spend with you, the safer they'll feel to come towards you. Okay, you don't need to pursue them, you can just have that beautiful openness, you know, so that you're saying, I'm open to this connection, I'm open to this fun that we can have together. Okay. You know, and I see them being able to really, you know, find that strength within them to come towards you. Okay, so yeah, that's everything that I have in this reading for you today. I hope that it has been beneficial for you in some way. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. It's been my honour to read your cards, as always. Do check out my collection of beautiful guided meditations and affirmations. I've just brought out a new one called Manifest Your Soulmate, which people have been saying has really been helping them to shift any blocks that they have towards attracting soulmate love. Okay, but have an amazing week. This is really exciting. I'm really excited for you. Do connect with me down in the comments. I'd love to hear what's going on with you in your lives. And yeah, just, you know, because I'm a married lady, and sometimes being married can be a bit boring, so I really love to hear from you singles out there and what's going on in your dating lives. But remember, this message here for you, just to remember to have fun with it as well. Okay, and don't let things feel too heavy. You know, if love hasn't felt like that much fun recently, then just know that you know, there's definitely a lot of fun coming in for you, and just like a fun person who can really lift your spirits and just you know, help you to make you feel good, you know, increase your confidence and help you to feel good about yourself again. Okay, so yeah, I see that here. But have an amazing week, and I hope to see you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care now. Goodbye. Hey there everybody, I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is the reading for everybody who picked group number 4, so I'm just going to take a look at the energies and see who is your next lover. Okay, so we've got the card Doctor from the Dream Oracle cards deck. We've got Demonstrate Love from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. We've got the card Embrace. We've got 6 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, we have 6 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, the Moon, and the card Being Enough from the Wild Offering Oracle deck. Okay, so this is really interesting what I'm seeing here. So I just wonder with this Moon card whether the person who's going to be your next lover has already noticed you. I just feel, the feeling that I'm getting is that they've already noticed you, they've already got a crush on you, or they are, you know, they're your secret admirer. They've been admiring you from afar and they've been keeping it to themselves. So whoever this person is, they've definitely already noticed you. Okay, so maybe they've met you in passing, maybe they've met you at work, but wherever it is, they've met you and you have made an impression on them, but they are keeping it to themselves at this time. What's also really interesting is that the Moon came up next to this card Being Enough. Now, the Moon card can indicate sort of our own fears about our worthiness and whether we are good enough. Okay, so this is really interesting. So I'm just sensing that this person who you're going to connect with, maybe just, you know, they might seem quite confident on the surface, but deep down they've got this vulnerability, is what I'm hearing within them, whereby, you know, perhaps it's not just that they don't feel like they're good enough for you, but they just have, you know, just a little bit of insecurity about like having relationships and connecting with people in that way. They feel a little bit unsure of themselves at this time, and I sense it's because, you know, with the 6 of Swords energy, that they are moving on. They're in a state in their lives when they're moving on from another relationship, which has you know, been difficult for them and maybe caused, you know, them to experience some loss, but they are healing from that and they are moving towards new opportunities now. So that's definitely something that's in the past for them, but I definitely just feel like there's some residual energy for them regarding this, I think maybe this breakup or their previous relationship has affected their self-esteem, although you may not be aware of that. But definitely it's indicated that, this is a secret admirer that we're looking at these energies here. So, it's somebody that is keeping an eye on you, maybe, they're checking in with you on social media or something like this, but I definitely see that for you, okay? This is quite interesting. So I see we have this card doctor. This is just sort of indicating to me, maybe they're a doctor, maybe they work in the medical profession, or that they are, highly educated and have a PhD, something like this, that they're very studious, that they've got, really strong intellect. Okay, so this is what I'm sensing. So they may not if they don't work directly in the medical profession, I sense that maybe they're in some sort of helping profession, maybe a psychotherapist or a counsellor, an osteopath, some sort of other healing profession like acupuncturist or something like this. Just something where they are able to help other people, especially when this is indicated with the Six of Pentacles. There's such a lot here about them being very benevolent, and just like they just have this energy where they're sort of making a difference to people's lives. This is what I'm really seeing, in their career, something that they do really, they're quite passionate about this, and they're really helping to make a difference in people's lives. I'm sensing that people come to them, in difficult or challenging circumstances, or they've got problems or issues, and this person that you're connecting with is somebody who can help them out with that, help them out with their, practical, on a practical level, or help them out, with their knowledge and point them in the right direction and help to unravel other people's problems for them. So they are offering that support in that way. I sense that this relationship, or this next lover that you're having, that you're going into, is going to be a very balanced relationship as well. This is definitely indicated there's going to be this beautiful give and take of love and affection, which I think is really nice, because so often we can get involved in relationships which are a little bit one-sided. I don't know, perhaps you've experienced that, where you pour everything you've got into somebody, all your love and all those beautiful feelings, and everything that you have to give just sort of goes into a black hole. Okay, so but in this instance, I definitely see that the person who's moving towards you in this experience is going to be it's going to be really well balanced. You're going to respect them, they're going to respect you, they're going to respect what you have to bring to the relationship. And I think it's a result of their past experiences. I just think they appreciate things more now, and when somebody has something good to offer them, they really appreciate that, okay, which is really, really nice. I do sense that that charity work is also quite important to them. Perhaps they donate to charities on a regular basis, or perhaps they do some volunteering work where they give a bit of their time to help out people who are less fortunate than themselves. So I see them very this person who you're connecting with is very socially aware. They want to help to make the world a better place in whatever way that they can, in their own small way. So I do see them sort of, connecting with other people in that way as well. Wanting just to, make a difference in that way. I just want to say that my neighbours are having a barbecue just next door, so just outside my window here, so you may be able to pick up on a little bit of background noise. They're playing a little bit of music and things, so I'm sorry about that, but I don't want to spoil their fun. They're having a good time, so hopefully you don't mind too much. Okay, I do sense this person's very, very responsible. This is a responsible person here. They've got a lot of responsibilities in their role, whatever it is that they're doing in their career. I sense that they're working hard to really progress through their career a little bit. They may be studying to develop their skills, but they're definitely putting the work in when it comes to their career. I definitely think this is taking up a lot of their time. I'm sensing that they work quite long hours at the moment because they're really keen to be successful, and I'm sensing that this person that you're connecting is successful already. This is definitely like the main focus of their life at this time. Okay, so I do see that here. And also with this Two of Pentacles, I sense that, maybe their work is sometimes quite highly pressured and a little bit stressful for them. Okay, so I think what I'm sensing from this is that this person who you're connecting with, who's going to be your next lover, they're quite a complex person. you know, with what's going on in their lives and all these different facets of them that they have. So I think they're going to be very interesting for you to connect with. You know, it's going to be a very interesting person to have in your life. You know, that they've got a lot of life experience and they see the world in a very unique way, which is, it's just going to be very interesting for you, okay? Also, I just see, like, with this Two of Pentacles, this can often indicate that there may be somebody else involved that they're interested in. But what I'm sensing in this particular instance is that there's still just a little bit of residual energy as a result of this Six of Swords energy, you know, so perhaps their breakup has been quite recent, or perhaps they're just coming out of that time which was very difficult and the healing time, and there's just a bit of residual energy of somebody who was previously in their life. But that may not be something that they talk about or that you know about, but it's just something I'm picking up from Spirit. But Spirit is also saying that it's nothing for you to worry about. You know, there's no competition here at all. You don't need to compete with anybody from the past or anybody else who's in their life, It's just all you need to do is just, you know, express your authentic self, be your own person, shine your light brightly, and they will be magnetically drawn to you, okay? Because they've already got their eye on you. You know, they do you know, they do have these feelings for you, because we have this card Demonstrate Love as well. So I see them coming towards you with their feelings. So at the moment this is all a little bit shadowy. Maybe they just feel like because of the experiences that they've had in the past, or they've been going through a breakup, it isn't quite the right time for them to come forward towards you, or it hasn't been, which is why maybe they've been keeping their feelings a secret towards you. But I do see them rushing into your life, you know, and declaring their feelings for you. You know, the Knight of Swords is the fastest mover in the tarot. So once they sort of have dealt with these issues within themselves, they are going to come forward towards you. You know, this is the Six of Swords is also a card of forward motion. So I see a lot, you know, when they come towards you, it's going to be quite quickly. 1 minute they're not in your life, and the next minute they are in your life, and it's going to be, you know, a little bit. It's going to feel a little bit out of the blue. I think, you know, maybe on a day when you're not sort of thinking about it too much, when it's kind of the last thing on your mind, you're going to get this call or this message or this invitation to go on a date, and I think it's going to feel very exciting, okay? So they're going to be excellent communicator, they're going to be excellent for you to talk to, you're going to be able to have really, really interesting, you know, if you date them, you're going to have really interesting discussions about things, and they're really going to sort of broaden your mind to new ideas. And I definitely sense, you know, with this this Knight of Swords card, that they really you know, they're very logical, and, you know, they've got this very, very sharp intellect which they use in their career, but also, you know, they're just, you know, when you talk to them, because of their intelligence, it makes them very interesting. They've got a lot of ideas about a lot of different things, which I think is really exciting. You're really going to sort of be able to banter with them and connect with them like that, which is really going to help to it's going to help you to get to know them really well, and it's going to help you to connect with them and sort of feel safe with them, because you're going to know what they're all about, you know, which I think is really nice. We have this card Embrace as well. So combined with this Demonstrate Love, I just see a lot of gentleness, a lot of grace in this connection. So, you know, this next person, you know, this lover that we're talking about who's coming towards you, you know, they really just want to hold you. They want you to be in their arms. They want to be close to you. I sense that this connection is going to have a lot of good feeling, affection. I sense that this person is a very affectionate sort of person, and the person who really wants to snuggle up and really wants to kiss you all the time and hold, you know, will hold your hand, and, you know, they're very sort of warm in their gestures towards you. They're not a cold sort of person, which is nice, you know. So again, we're talking about this complexity of their character, and they've got this intellect which can be seen as quite cold, and then you know, they're just not like that at all, you know. So it's just something that they have. It's just their natural intelligence that they have, but they're just a very warm person, you know. They're warm-hearted, they want to give to the community, they want to make a difference to the world. They're very aware of other people and other people's needs, and they're very aware of other people's needs within a relationship, is what I'm sensing as well. So they're just they're coming from a heart-centered space, is what I'm hearing. But I just, you know, I can really sense all this beautiful affection and warmth that they're going to have for you, and they really appreciate having that in their lives and love to express that. They love to express their love through physical affection and touch, which I think is really nice. But they've definitely got feelings for you, and they're definitely hiding them at this time, okay? But I do see Spirit is saying that they're going to come forward to you. You know, it may be the case that they just sort of blurt something out and they're a little bit awkward about it to begin with, but they're definitely, you know, once they get over that fear, they're really going to rush towards you, okay? They're going to have a lot of energy for you. They're going to want to really get to know you and get involved in your life, okay? But remember, you can set the pace of the relationship. So, you know, if it does feel like it's too much too soon, then, you know, you can just tell them what feels good to you, and you're in charge. You can set the pace of the relationship if they come on too strong too soon, okay? But yeah, I'd see a good friendship here, you know, good communication and lovely heart-centered connection as well for you in you know, this next phase, your next relationship, and this new lover who's coming in for you, okay? That's everything that I have for you in this reading today. This person is definitely a very interesting person. It's been a really lovely reading to do, but thank you for spending time with me today. It's been my honor to read your cards as always. Do connect with me down in the comments. I love to hear what's going on with you in your lives and your adventures of being single. So yeah, let me know about that. And yes, if you feel called to, please check out my collection of beautiful guided meditations and affirmations to help to raise your vibration and attract love and prosperity into your life. And if you feel called to, check out my new meditation for manifesting your soulmate, which is you know, beautiful for calling in soulmate love, if that is what you are looking for. That is linked in the description box down below. But yeah, you're always in my thoughts. Do look after yourselves. This is very exciting. Let me know how things go, and have an amazing week, and I hope to see you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care now. Goodbye.